Hi, we are back. Game being F1 kind of screwed me there because wait, hold on, what's happening here? This game's great. Qualifying over. What's happened? I can't control anything on the stream. Come on. God damn it. Don't think lobbies glitch everyone or just me. Isn't fun. I'll try. Stream might pause while I try and figure out this because it's not letting me do anything. Yeah, no button works. So the stream will pause. Or maybe even end, but it will be fixed. The game decides to fix itself. Entire time. So here we are. We'll load back in now. Sorry about this. Game's fantastic. So apparently Surface has the same, so I guess it's up to the commentators, but I'm going to try again. If it doesn't change anything, then we'll just have to read the results table at the end of quali. Unless it's quali or the other. Quali, I mean, there's a sprint race today, I don't think I've mentioned that. So it's fun. Well, sprint race, the rules are, obviously instead of full qualify, which we normally would have, we have a short session, 8 minutes, followed by 5-lap race, and the winner of the 5-lap race gets, obviously, it's not letting me choose. It just says session in progress. It's not letting me like spectate. That's results. Okay, it's results. So after results, I'm sure I'll be able to go in the game. Very sorry about this, but it's very annoying. I will look at. There's no information lap because it's a 5-lapper. So, stream hopefully better fix itself, so I can't wait for this to be great. I'll try and Luckily this is qualifying, so this isn't the final race result. Luckily enough. If it was, that'd be a massive problem. Okay, race is happening, I gotta quickly join. And obviously, also, if you've been here for and you've been here doing a sprint, then obviously, what's the words here? Obviously, the lobby will stay the same, but we'll have to wait a bit longer for the grid to be sorted out. Hopefully everyone's not readied up yet, and hopefully it's time for me to read the grid order. Let's see who's on pole. And starts in 50 seconds. So that's fine. I'll put it on the screen first. Hopefully I should be able to control it. Yeah, that'll be a slight problem. 3 and 2 and a 1. Obviously Monza turn 1 into. Obviously wait for players. Luckily the race hasn't started yet, so just wait here now. Obviously we don't know who's on pole, who's second, who's third, and fourth, but that doesn't matter for now. It's alright. Joel's on pole. I told you these two are the one to watch out for. Alright, 5 lap, red lights. Lights out, and away we go. Okay, cool. And oh, there's McLaren. There's McLaren back. It's so face. Something's happened. Something's happened at the back. Anyway, back at the front now. It's Joel and Toastman into the lead. Joel's on the curb. Toastman. Sam cut the corner. He ain't got a penalty flat. He's fine. Callum takes the lead. Joel's trying back on in the Kirby Grande. Is he going to dare move down the inside of the chicane? You know the curves are very sketchy around here. Here they go! They're both still straight on track. No climb. That's Alpine. 1 in 3. So I think we're coming for. Oh, he tried to move on here. Oh, he's spun around. Oh, it's a crash. Big damage, big damage. SPT7's falling down the order. 275 is given out. Oh, this is so bad for the Ferraris. GR's falling down the order too. Well, big balloon pulled from P3 down to P6. Does he have damage? So, the car structurally fine. Oh, no, this Panda goes very wide in exit of the sky. First I'm just try and okay, here we go. Surface, out of the race. Started dead last, definitely. Alright, let's try to fix this. Okay, here we go. It's Lewis trying to get to the top 10. Again, reminder, the points are top 5, first gets 5, second 4, third 3, fourth 2, and 5, fifth 1. Well, we're gonna look. Oh wait, the time side again for the Cargo Grande. Joel has a wheel toucher, but they go straight. Joel's got a car and he's done it. Well, this is far from over though. It all matters on the last lap. Get the on the last lap. That is a big advantage. It's like 8500. If you have to sit through the car from behind you on the last lap, it's a big advantage. And we know the LPs do not like to waste the ERS, and especially when they don't need it. But it's best for the LPs to stay in DRS. Both LPs have a fantastic start. One of them had a fantastic start, and the other, I think the panel was tired from the session. I don't know what happened there. This seems to. He's in the wall. This is from Lewis' point. He's in the wall. Williams is not having a good race. Wait, there's a. I think Lewis has a good idea of backing out there. Mano P10. Luigi. Oh, he hits the curb. Can Luigi keep straight? He does. It's a car park pretty much. And there comes Sam's out of nowhere. Can he make a 2 move? Well, on board Sam, he's going to try through the middle. Luigi's in it. Luigi's getting mugged. Down the middle of Sam, there's the cut over the side pod. The wheel to wheel. Sam's not straight, he does everything, but no! GR is using the ERS to get ahead. I know that's a good idea. But he has lost a lot of position. As you can see, down by 7. Both our tires making up positions. See, down here. Another side-by-side action in turn 1. Sam's just fighting back. Oh, Luigi almost lost it. Sam's on the both need a really good qualifying. The 2-lap pair. It's not going to be much, but it's a crash. Wait, look for Genius making his F1WL T1 debut. He is right on the hardtail of a loop. He was really fast. We know this. He would have won this race in season 2 in Monza if it wasn't for the. Obviously probably massive crashing. That was The deliberate passion got the race counter. He would have won this race. But now he's just P5 in the sprint, which is obviously 1 point. He did get caught up in the start, but he's back into the post section. He's got a really good exit out of the cover. He's got a really good exit out of the Sky Shane, but he has got enough to pass him. He wants that DRS. DRS is, again, I say, it's a huge advantage of this track. It's amazing. Oh, Alun goes wide. Alun does go wide, but you actually know that does give him a better share of speed advantage. Down the straight. Jesus, DRS wide open. Wait, is that Alun's real life fashion? Alun's got no ERS. That means he's in big trouble. There's no way he can fight against GZ, who has, obviously, not much, but still more than ERS. This is a problem. No stops. See the penalties. Alun, 2 seconds. No point in fighting on this. Use it anyway. Mano, number 2. Last collision is so face. But GEL's going actually around the outside of Mano. Glande move as Coffee would say. And he's done it, but GEL's out of ERS. He's Mano out of ERS. They're both out of ERS. Sam's also out of ERS. This is not good news. Lotus gets good exit out of the second chicane. And he's past him. Can he keep it into lesson 1? Sam's trying hanging out and he can't. Luigi, he's just waiting in the back for this. He's guaranteed a P. He's guaranteed a P30 unless he spins. Oh. I'm gonna assume it's a bit mistake. He's trying. NGM, Mikhail making his tier 1 re-debut after his room obviously had to have a little redo in, but unfortunately, managed to do that. Oh, Alex made a mistake. Was spun because he lost positions and he's using all this. Luigi. Again, mastermind, a very consistent driver. He stands P4 in the Drivers' Championship as of now. Because he... Wait a minute! Go to the top! Alpines! They're fighting Joe! We've seen this in Bahrain. What's it in there? Something not even good. But just to the point. And then Alpines having a double overtake from the Ferrari. This is bad news indeed. DJ Pass can walk away. But even if we... Postman has so much more ERS. What are they going to do? Are they going to let DJ? They're going to let Postman through for the win? Because I would say it's a lot easier for Postman to be ahead at this point. Because unless they're going to keep it back, because then Joel has a really good chance of taking DJ. But Joel's having moments. He can't keep the car properly. He's getting oversteer. Let's be off track. Bad exit. DJ though, P5 in first race. A little right-handed with DRS, but no ERS. Jag, GER with bad stars and back at P8. SPT Sam's also won with a very terrible start, cutting the first game because of incidents, I would assume. And Mano making his Tier 1 debut. It's actually his first ever race in Tier 1 F1WL. He's not going to try and move, no way. No, he doesn't. He's got 2 second time penalty. He would not have ended well. Mano, square wheel on the exit. There's no point because they would have lost anyway. Anyway, go back to the fight in the group. It's Toastman who wins the sprint. It's an Alpine 1-2 from the sprint, and Joe saw on pole, but he lost the lead. I didn't see the move, but he got overtaken by both Alpines. Alpines right now. I would say the Alpines are favourite to get a good haul of points in this race. And solid pavement. The respectables up for him, a P4 finish. GG, his first ever T1 race, collects P5, 1 point. Jack P6 to see what he can. He normally doesn't qualify too well, but in the race he pulls off something special. I learned P7 after that penalty was applied. GER P8 after a disappointing start. Sam's would have expected more in my opinion, but it's a P9 nonetheless. Lotus a P10, another top 10 finish. But obviously, as you know, every single driver gets a free choice of tyres for the main race because of the sprint. So strategy, different strategies, force different strategies will not be much. I'm not top 10. I'm gonna be honest. That was a very dramatic sprint race. I was only 5 laps. You see what 27 laps? I need 27 laps of Monza can give us. Jeezy is your driver on the day for the sprint. It's a debut race of him. You're looking to T Radio. DJ Perkins switches team us. He says DJ Perkins says he will make up for the bad qualifying. He will make up for it, and he definitely did that. He 100% made up for that qualifying. That is. But Ferrari, Tifosi would have wanted a Ferrari victory, and even if it's a sprint, but it isn't over yet. As my experience, Joe is actually really good at starts on the F1 game, but so is DJ. I see. So could we see a daring move by Joel to get P1 back at the start of the race? We don't know. Jeezy, very happy with P5 in this debut qualifying session. Can I just look back as our winner of the sprint race in Monza is Toastman, come from DJ Parker's teammate in saying Alpine 1-2, 9 points to them with constructors in total for now. Fry, Joel, P4, 3 I mean, solid pavement, respectful for him, a P4 finish, which is very nice. DJ again, debut P5, what a debut race, gotta give that to him. Jack, again, I said this before, he isn't the best in qualifying, but he often pulls out something special for the main race. Ulun, P7 after a 2-step penalty. GER, P8. Sam's P9. And Lotus rounds up the top 10. Man of Stocks P11 was first ever race in F1WL Tier 1. I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point who's going to win. I think the Alpines, again. The Alpines, again, I would say it's again and again and again. They always do get better starts. Not starts, but Alpines right now are the mastermind strategists, I gotta say. After I've heard a lot of strategizing with them in Part S4, and they said they wanted a toe. The toe obviously was really decent, but they didn't even need a toe for qualifying. They just had a toe off Joel for this race. And oh god, it worked. As we look, I got a clip of Sarah's face. I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to explain to you what happened. This is replay. Whatever, replay. The problem is, Sir's game glitched and the lights weren't even there while everyone was going. So he got rear-ended. Don't know by who, but it was an AlphaTauri. I assume it was either NJM. Probably NJM since he started Valid out. So now wait for the grid to be done. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should do some interviews or not. I will check with the media team because I'm pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. I was a really clean turn 1. I would expect a dirtier in turn 1 there. So it was actually pretty decent. There was obviously a few incidents, but you expect that. F1WL. So that was a bit argy-bargy race, and the very aggressive drivers wanting to be obviously on the top of everyone, but Shui is one of those challenges that somebody cannot by themselves beat. So they need a team, a good team behind them, and so they can also beat Shui. But now Shui's in racing for this race and next race, which is Singapore, one of my favourite races. Don't know if I'm confident for that one, because Gorin might be back. But this is very important. If Shui and Sam both miss this race and next race, Jack has a really good chance of becoming a 3-time World Drivers Champion. It's a bit special. Jack is very consistent. This is why he's at the top. He's tied on first of points with Shui by 101. This is extravaganza, I would say. Don't do that. I'm going to check if anyone wants to interview, and if they do, I will invite them to a pie. That's pretty good. Oh wait, they can ready, so it doesn't matter, I guess. So apparently the grid is complete. As you know, Alpine starting a front row lockout. I think it's their first ever front row lockout on F1WL. Is it? Pretty sure it is, yes. Maybe Belgium last season was it, it doesn't matter. So yeah, drivers are speaking about incidents. Drivers speaking about incidents in general, but it doesn't matter for now. Okay, we have an interview scheduled for the end of the race, which is DJ Parks and the Pulsator Toastman. I'll be a very, very, very interesting time. I expect a lot from the Alpine tonight. I think this is one of the best Alpine drivers that we ever had. We've had a bit of bad luck last season, but it's just very fortunate. for them. But now they're aiming for top 5. Looks like that. They are obviously, they said to me before they aim for top 5 in the constructors. If I'm going to try my attention to the standings now, see where they are in constructors as of tonight. Also another thing, Jesus made a tier 1 debut and he is leading the tier 2 challenges by 12 points ahead of the hash driver Hunji, which is fair enough to him. Alright, so constructor standings. Red Bull lead by a fine margin for Ferrari with 76 points on Ferrari. Mercedes and P3 with a great result, a double podium Belgium last weekend, which put them to P3 in the constructors. AlphaTauri P4 with 62, Aston Martin P5 with 61, and Haas P6 with 60. 3 teams separated by just 2 points in the constructors. This can be very meaningful for tonight. Alpine with 46 is P6. If they are tied in P5, I'm going to be honest, they'll look nice. And all it takes is some tiny bit of bad luck for the Mercedes team to lose all that momentum. We don't know, it might happen. Luigi might keep pulling these good results, and Luigi, as I said before, stands P4 in the driver's standings, top of the midfield, with Shui 104, Jack 104, tied the first on championship with Shui not racing. Jack could easily take the championship lead here. Big Boss Sam 99 points, also not racing. Luigi 47, Lewis 43, Toastman 38. He wants a good result to get our champ. He wants to get our top of the midfield. Hironski 36, who isn't also racing today, might add. Sam's obviously seen he had a pretty bad result in the sprint with 35 points. Joel P9 with 29 points, who seems to get his luck to be turned around just a bit, luckily. And lowest in the second Mercedes driver in P10, 28 points. That's your standings for tonight. Race going to start any order. Formation lap. It should be formation lap. If there's not, it'll be a slight problem. It's formation lap. It's not final lap. Okay. Anyway, back to finish. Let's here. The Alpines. I would really hope actually a good result from these two drivers. I don't think Alpine has had the best luck in this league. I think this is one of the races where they can turn the luck around. Last week DJ could have won the race, but there's a bad incident at the end of the second safety car restart caused by yours truly. So here, Toastman is obviously on pole. You got to get these tyres warmed up for this race. You know, you can't like have them cold, otherwise it'll be very bad. Checking out the chats here. Oh, we got some news. LCF Alex 1. A hash driver starting. Where's the second half? Oh, he's starting P12, sorry. He said he has wheel problems and he will have to retire at the end of that point if the wheel isn't doing too well. This is really disappointing for Alex. On the verge of points, P12 because of the points, not gonna lie. But it's just not meant to be. Wheel issues on both sides. Hold on, let me just try to go to the tyres. Okay, everyone's starting the meeting, but for GE and Aston Martin, Lotus and Mercedes, both Mercedes are starting on the mediums strategy event to go long in this race. Luigi likes to do this. Luigi goes long into this race, and then he picks up the points. He's just very consistent, and he had bad fortune. He's a nice driver, nice person, I'm sure I really hope it as well. In his home Grand Prix, by the way. This is his home Grand Prix, so he wants to score good. Then the second person, the last final person on me was Pickled Panda. Also, I think maybe also making his debut. And to quote Jeff in Monaco, no heroics in the sand of Op, please. There's 5 red lights. It's a lights out and away we go in Monza. Jordan to get the start. Jordan for Alpine's lead. Clear leaders from the Alpine. First one, raising the lead. DJ. Breaking. Solid pavement, no, he's got a great start. Can he make it to move it to P2? No, he can't, he got traction. Anyway, solid pavement, will he try me around the outside, or even the inside of Coca-Cola, even the outside, or inside of the second chicane? He is grabbing that slipstream. Meanwhile, behind him, Joel and Jack, side by side in Coca-Cola. Joel needs to get a good start here. I don't think he cannot let these Alpines get away. Joel and Jack got a bad exit. They're going side by side. Ullen now in the piece. Where's the yellow flag in the back? It's a Haas. It's Alex. The wheel issues. Surely. It's Alex. Alright, Alex got a problem. I don't think he can do this race. Very unfortunately, I screw. Wait. That's Mano. Off the track. In his debut. Starting P11, I think. That's not good. Anyway, Alex, I think he's going to have to try. He said he would, though. I'm going to go back up. You see, the predicted pit strategy is soft, medium, pitting a lap 11. Anyway, we're going to the end of lap 1. On board the Toastman now, as he leads to Carabalco. Once ahead of Disney Plus. He was 6 tenths ahead of solid payment in polling positions. Making it only one of his, I think this is his 3rd race ever in F1WL. And Joel GP, oh wait, Joel's got the US Open. Joel wants this position. He needs to get with the Alpine. If the Alpines get away, it's game, set and match, in my opinion. Dives down the inside. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Oh, more contact. But Joel does get the better exit and does get that home. I don't think solid. This payment going to fight us into the go on. He's activated. He really wants to position. I don't think it's a good idea to be fighting this early on in the Monza race. If you run out of 10% EMS, you are just done. You're going to get mugged off every straight. Let's start payment though. Takes back defeat. This is amazing. In the inside, less than 1. Let's cut. Joel goes around. No! Joel, tip favorite to win the race for Tifosi, goes round at Lesmo 1. It doesn't look to be any damage. Oh, he's got the tyres, definitely, boy. He's off the track again. He's wide. Disaster for the Tifosi and for Ferrari. Okay, this leads. Oh, this means the Alpines have a massive lead at front. Massive lead. Solid. I don't know what happened. I didn't see it. I don't think anything was done wrong there. From what the view I've had, I think I should have been a race incident. To see what the clips they were it. Wait. Solid pavement has damage. No. Red. This is. Oh no. You got a fear for Joel and solid pavement. Oh wait a minute. Toastman disconnects. The race leader disconnects. This is what I mean by Alpine having terrible luck. The race leader, the current leader of the race and team leader disconnects. Oh, what is happening in Monza? The first few laps, but it's not a massive gap to Ullen. But as we know, Ullen is rapid in that clean air. He can absolutely slice. I don't know if he's not really the best at overtaking, in my opinion. But oh wait a minute, if we go down, I think Lewis is an issue. Oh, Lewis is spun, or has been spun, at the second chicane. He's pulling off to the side. Does he have damage? Look at his front wing. No, he doesn't. He's just cooling his tyres down, maybe. No news on his safe car or vertical safe car. And it's Luigi. No. Down to P17. Does he have damage, maybe? No. Escaping without damage. Virtually from the cars. Your Mano peacefully driving in P15. Carl making his return to Tier 1. Or to this part. So P45. Oh! Server face goes round. And he's just got no wing. He's been version has been before. It's a disaster for McLaren. Obviously, in real life, they scored the 1-2, but now they're 19th and 18th. This is some gut-wrenching feeling. Anyway, I think Toastman needs to rejoin now because the virtual car has got perfect time for him to rejoin. I think he will be fine with letting his teammate past. If it's his team, he wouldn't mind. Obviously, he would like to win, of course, as anyone would. But I don't think it's meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be for this first start. 3 laps of the race. We disconnect. We can't just get. This is gut wrenching. He's going. Alex voices or stations about his wheel problems. Scooter might have a chance. And for the second lap in a row, McLaren pits. Oh, surface and sort of pavement are going for different strategies, but they are so far behind. They need to be mounted to a full course safety car. They want any chance. Any chance. Scoring good enough points here. But you know, I think I would say, as we go racing once again, I would say anything happens in that. Because bad happens, sometimes good, but in this case, it's pretty bad for the person. In AI mode, also disconnected. And the very fed cars helped Alun, who's closed in. He's timed that to perfection. I'll say, and Tussman's back in the lobby. He's back in the lobby. He needs to be getting the control of that car fast. Before Alun is in the DS. 1.1 off now. They're going to get into the straight, but he needs to get into the next straight at least. And Sams does have DRS. And he's gaining, but he doesn't want to go for the move. I don't blame him. Go moves this early on in the race, I don't think it's a good idea. It's better to remain conservative and push the last laps. Because if you do run out of DRS, then I would say it's over. Especially in Monza. Let's 10% death. See, Joel probably breezes past Mano on the straight. How hard is Joel pushing? Oh, decent, like half DRS second, he's acting DRS again. Joel and McCall, this is good. I would say Joel and McCall would have a great battle. Obviously not speed-wise, but obviously Joel and McCall like digs into each other, like in the sort of throwing them into a bit of banter. And I would like to see what would happen if these two either collide, or would Joel make an easy pass? Obviously no, Alfa Romeo is obviously in Academy. Wait a minute, Mano's spun! On the curve, bouncing on the curves. Oh, what a disaster. Alpha Tower, I would say that. But NJ 11 right now. Also no penalties so far for anybody in this race. So yeah, no penalty. There's no gaps for me, so I won't know. We can't tell he's DRS or not. Even if I change the leader, it ain't working. This is very important. Oh, looks like we won't have any gaps from now. Oh wait a minute, GER in the S9 is now gaining on Exotic. Oh wait a minute, Jacklow, the fast lap of the race. And the 2 tier 2 Joe. Mano is out of the race. Did he crash? No, he just retired. Wait. A full course caution has been found. This will help the McLarens. McCall dumps right into the pit lane. Joe continues. Pick up Panda also continue. MGM continue. Everyone. Carl and Luigi are into the pit. As we know, Luigi is a mastermind. I would say. Is that Mano out? Did he crash? I think he might have hit the wall there. Disappointing debut. But this does help. This does help a lot. And maybe Alpine's had a great lead, but then Toastman's disconnected, causing them to start problems. Yeah. Discussion, honestly. Alright. I'll say, Jeezy right now doing a great job in Aston Martin. The P6, he's holding it very nicely. Jeezy, who's very often pretty fast, very unfortunate spin in Belgium. It was an instant with Shuey, spin with Shuey actually, but using P, I think this would help him. The medium ones would help, so they get closer and try to overcut. But we know the medium strategy to soft is 10 times better, absolutely better than the 2 double that, 27 to 31. No, it's not like it's the AI mode. I don't know why. It means a very slow. So this is everything to play for. I think this race is far from it. Every single state of car, the race gets even more unpredictable. You find is Team Radio been active at all this one out. Not on that. Can't find Team Radio. I think I would know about the server by now. Been in it for quite a while. Anyway, we're back next. Wait a minute. Everyone's paired. Most people are paired. Leaders are paired. Could they make it? I think they might aim to make it again. And everyone on the leaders. This is a brave. I don't know if this is a brave strategy, but every single person in the top top 10 almost are just pitted. Except for GER and Great Horizon. Obviously DJ though, which has a great pit stop time, he's still P4. But from this though, he's got 2 drivers, or 3 drivers, I'm sorry, ahead of him, that have that have older tyres on. This might be a problem. So unfortunate. If he would want to get past them as fast as possible. Oh wait a minute! Oh yeah, the double stack. Of course, the double stack. Postman has been set down behind Jed, Sam, and Lynn in a net. P4 out of the net position. But you know, this is far from over. Far from over. Still got 20 minutes of racing. And there are notes. McLaren have double stack in the pit stops. And double stack. Surface is so far back, but also safeguard a very big help. I don't know what to think. This is again. I would say there could be a shock winner, and the more the race goes on, it might be the first time winner in F1WL for the season at least. 1.5 victory. The Alfa Romeo team taken victory after last season scoring like 2 points, and now they only have 20 points currently. If they score that victory for Lund, then it will be a magical moment. It will be one of the greatest moments of Alpine in this league. They have not won their own race before. So it's all down to play for. You see Pickle Panda slides into the pit lane. And he's going down the P. I say he'll go down like P. He won't make it. He might go even down to P17. P18 at the worst. P17 would be the worst. I lie. Goes on to the medium tyres. Maybe it's a change of strategy, man. He was on 0.5 old soft, medium, soft, medium. Yep, sorry. He's changed for the medium. It's just a better strategy. We go to the double tyres to the end of the race. Wait a minute, Lewis is retired. What's happened? Under the safety car. Oh, Lewis has done it under the safety car. Oh no, this is strategy for the Williams team. It's happened under the safety car. Was there a collision? Was there a collision? Maybe. Let's see the onboard Lewis. I don't know what's happened there, but I don't know. I will tell you. Lewis, I don't know what happened there. Maybe did he make a mistake? Well, that's news for Andy. Why not? I want Andy. I want to say good evidence. It means I don't talk about it. You say that like I taught a strategy. Great horizon. Took us in this lap. Oh, I gotta get this. And folks, let me just do. Of course, Lewis is at the bottom here. Invite to party. I have set Lewis and like fine. He really wants us to be. I was told what happened. Full detail on what happened to him after the party. Lewis, hello? Are you including your audio?
No.
Okay, good. So what happened there? I wasn't watching you, but I see Lewis retired from the session and your car was mangled on the exit turn 2. What happened?
So I just
got
exit trying to get the tyres and I just lost all like vibration pretty much. Just lost all grip.
Ah, so was your control values low? Because I think that's a problem with control. If the control values low, you lose vibration.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Just check.
That's a problem. Oh! Sorry to interrupt you, but GR has been spun around by Great Horizon.
Oh.
He tried to move on the outside, turn 1, the inside, turn 2, but it's going to hit, and now it's down to P8. Joel takes P7, Jack P6, Sam's P5, and then P4. Oh, wait. Sorry, we're going to ask you a question now. Just DJ Perks dives down the inside of NJM. He's done the move. He's done it. P2 for DJ Perks. Big good position. Anyway, back to crashing again. Sorry. Lewis, cool. More crash on that. What do you think was the result possible for today after that very unfortunate controller problem?
I think we could have got some points. I was trying to go off the Luigi. I just joined the like step. I don't want your points to be on the stand and just crash. I think points went off. I'd get people on the stand and stuff. Obviously, Wick's Singapore now.
Yeah, Singapore, I say, is a decent enough track for racing. It's been really great for F1WL in the recent seasons, especially. So Joel went wide there, the Sky Chicane, and probably right? So anyway, like if you like to know what's going on, Great Horizon is currently leading the race by DJ Perks and PP. Wait, Balloon's just made a move on Sam's down the inside of Parabolica. Balloon's NGM's also gone past Sam's. This is interesting. Anyway, would you like to say anything else before we let you go or to do whatever you want for now? Very unfortunate.
I'll be back better and stronger in Singapore.
I hope you see that. I think Singapore is a race that you haven't had the best of luck on, in my opinion. So I see if some luck will get turned around in Singapore. The race under the lights. Anyway, thanks for timing this. I'm very unfortunate tonight, but thanks for timing. Goodbye.
Yeah, all good. Bye, Gio.
And there he goes. Very fortunate this night. He said he'd P4, which has grabs tonight, or this season at least. But not meant to be. And another collision. Surely, GR back down a P12. Has he got an inside surface though? Look at him. P14 after getting overtaken. Right, Pig Panda is boxed in, but it doesn't matter. He does get past. Well, actually, though, fair play to Pig Panda. What a move by him to get into P13. No points, but I'll say decent. Probably good saying it was like solid pavement. It was around P17, P16. I was saying to the start. He's now back into the points on the cliff with Joel. And he's gone wide, but yeah, I think that might be a warning. No one's got a penalty yet. No one's isn't too bad. Let me check the settings. This is either doing really well or strictness on. Imagine that. That's the wrong one. So this I just want to see if it's strict, because I've seen a lot of drivers going wide. Rules and flags. Yeah, it's on strict. I mean, fair play to these drivers. And Monza. No boundaries so far. This is pretty decent. Also, we've got gaps. Also, fair play to Great Horizon, who's still leading his race and pulling out a tiny bit of the gap. Not much, but still, the gap is a gap, and he wants that gap with Red Bull. He's replacing Shui. He's arguably where Shui would be at this moment, or in the position near enough. Obviously, won a stage racing tier 2 last night, or last week in Belgium, or Sunday, or 6 days ago at this point. And now he wants a good result. He's still increasing the gap. Are the softs still manageable enough for this pace to give an out? It's my opinion. I think what he would want at this point is for Lund and DJ to fight. So he gains time and then gets that over. And he has great tyres under the race, great mediums. Maybe in the second car can count man out. Now I was going to start affecting his fate this time at time, because he seemed to get a 26.8 on the board tier in his time trial at Bahrain, which is the tier 2 times 27.0. Yeah, okay. Toastman, after the very unfortunate disconnect and the double stack not going his way tonight, he is gaining on Sam's. Let's see. And the only chance I want DRS. We've had used it all at the start, safe car, or restart safe car. But DRS is now enabled. Is Tesla going to use any DRS to get Sam's? Yes, he is. Sam's isn't. Sam's, oh wait, he's just a tiny bit. The slingshot past Sam's into P4. He's got it. Easy. Breezes past the pass. Getting a pointless pass. It's just calming the car down. He only has left his face after the fourth incident with Alex and his wheel having problems. Gigi though makes a move. Oh wait a minute. Solid payment. So much happening. He's ghosted. Down to P12. Oh, well, all we want. And he's got no ERS, mate. Commentator advice, don't bleed out your ERS at Monza, you're just going to get past every single straight unless you do ERS train. I might go well to you, man. What a type of no, it's going to end well, it doesn't! Whoa, solid dumps on him, oh, it's a massive crash. Solid bounce in the curve. And jumps on top of GR, it sucked. That's got to be damage to this one of the cars. At least one's going to have damage. Not visibly, at least. Sar's got damage. He's just lost. He's got massacred, I would say. I mean, he's got a shot in his belt. This isn't going to end well. He's got a back off. Side by side, through the sky again. Oh, he's got damage. Oh, he's on the gravel. No. After such a powerful run in the podium. Wait a minute. Pick up Panda spun it. Oh, it's a disaster for Williams and for half of McLaren. Guys. Has he got the wing still? That's the question. Change the camera angle, please. He has a wing. He has a wing, folks. Who doesn't have a wing, though? It's solid. He got launched on the second curb. Wait a minute! What's happened here? Has he just straight lined the chicane? What's he done? Has a look at straight lined the chicane? Well, he has a shit on this one. Why would he get a 10-second time penalty? Panda's forgot it. He's jumping the track up now. That's a ball. And he's got to be it's over. He's retired from session. Don't blame the guy for being honest. What's Alon done? Has he straight on the chicane? Was there a crash? Does he go flying past the chicane? But either way, there's a 10-second time penalty. The bigger news though, Great Horizon is still pulling away, keeping the same gap. Obviously, it looks 10-second time penalty. He's got like let's check now a gap from the leader. Come on, it's 3.1. and DJ Clark seems to make a tender for this race win. He hasn't stopped yet. He might be going to the end. But Red and White have made an absolute godlike to get this guy in the drive. But his tyres, I would say, are starting to go off at this around the time. Surely it isn't going well. I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm going to go down to the... Wait a minute. Surface on Toastman. Makes the move stick. Lewis on the back of Toastman. Down the inside, turn 1. Will it work? Farmer goes like, he's on wide here. No, this wasn't too bad. Hard racing in my opinion. There's no ERS left for any of these drivers. Jack though has got ERS and babies. Oh, and solid Bateman must have dropped it on the hards. Not easy to get around those tyres, honestly, this track, especially in the start chicane. Would this be a virtuous or even a small safety car? If it's a full course safety car, they might be able to go and put some softs on till the end. Except, of course, they want you to start on the softs. In this case, it's only Great Horizon. No safety car, no virtual, no nothing. Still clean and concise. Wait, another yellow flag. What's happened? Oh, yellow flag is gone. Sorry. Oh, sorry, it's got to save for Sam's and Joel. Hey, this wasn't a massive crash. You could have seen those. Nice surface, doing like warning them on to keep battling for the game. So I could definitely win this battle. I'm making a push again. Great Horizon. Bloody hell. He is 13 position up, but he hasn't, of course, hasn't stopped yet. Joe, the fast lap of 1. He's pitting now though. It's going. I think, to be honest, I think Horizon needs a safety car. If he wants any chance of winning this race again. I mean, he might pull on a. He's been holding up a really good gap to cars behind, but all the leads. But Erlen leads, or not really leads, but in first place. He doesn't have that 10-second time penalty for him. I think it's Lotus on around the outside, Kobe Grande maybe? No. Ain't got a shot speed. Got the soft, better tyre, but it's not shot speed. It's going to change it from... It's going to change the stop. See here, everyone's with one stop now, except, wait a minute. Except... He's not going to stop. And they're not making us a P11, that's not good news. Yeah, we got fast lap. DJ Post, sorry, DJ Post and Alert are now battling out for P1. It's not even net P1 at this point. Oh, DJ Post on the grass! Oh, he's kept it going though. Oh, that could have been a disaster for him and for our team. He's kept it going. Tyres are a bit hot now, a bit of grass on the tyres now. But he's going to keep going. Is he going to push for an overtake? I think it's a bit too early. Alert no ERS. Exact no ERS. 90%, 6%. Obviously, DJ has the advantage of the ERS percentage. Obviously, if you lose 10%, only 10% ERS, you obviously get a little decrease in the car where your car is a bit slower. You need a little watch to get. I don't know what's happened in the tunnel chicane. Probably get 10th or something. It might have been illegal. Get it past. I don't know what happened. Maybe even cut all the corners in resistance. Right? Joel is making his comments clear. So. Also, sorry about this, but I didn't see it yet because I got no notification Discord. I will be giving an interview to Mano. Hopefully, it's still here or still available to be spammed in by it, I guess. Gotta quickly do this before there's a massive crash. Everything seems to be going fine so far. There he is. Invites up to Mano. Oh, I was a bit wide for them there. Will he have enough ERS to fight off charging? Also, another respect from Joe was in P3. That's lowest. So the lowest did close time. Oh, I say that, but Joel's been overtaken on the inside. Could be a double overtake. Joel needs to Joel. Joel wants to lose his back. Face. E6 and behind the trio after having a raid there. Having a very bad Obviously, first half of this race. And oh, Mano's here. Oh, Jack's gone a bit scrummy at it. Sideways, side attention. Oh, hello, Mano, anyway. Are you including the audio? So just keep doing the voice. Should be on a party screen. Like. Tell when you include the audio. So we can start this. Okay, it's a Mano. Alright. Okay, back from there. Jack P3 leanest train of cars within a 5. Big car here. Big car train, we go. Got Joel right behind them both. Joel's planting inside. There. Big leg. Of course. Hits the car a bit, not good at it. Joel, oh! Got a bit swinging it, so you can use that a tiny bit. Anyway, here comes Jack. Sam's on me, not Jack. Sam's takes P3. Jack's a double overtaken by Joel and Sam. Answer! A triple overtake on Jack in one straight. Joel's got a bad exit. Surface on the outside of Joel, Carmen Grande. Sam watching on the Sam, Jack here. Here we go. Side by side, down the. Is that gonna break leg? Careful. Car's still going straight. No crashes, luckily. This is very interesting fight. Jack backs off to the point where ooh, that was a close one. Jack has the EMS to play for. All the EMS, unless, and so does Toast Man. Whoever takes him down the straight, I don't think. But everyone ahead of him has 20% or less EMS. Well, I wonder if DJ Perks is going to send a move, on alert in turn 1, or will he leave it till late to take the lead and then leave? So Alun can't fight back. Yes, Alun, blinking red light. He's going for it now. He has no choice. The speed's too big. The speed is too large. Here we go, and DJ Perks takes the lead of the Italian Grand Prix. Wait a minute. Go down to the pit lane here. Luigi's pitting. Don't know why. Shouldn't be a pit stop. It's not a fucking change. Just don't know what's happening better. Oh, sometimes it does make me ghosted. Here we go. First man again on the. Got the switching with Joel. Surface. People. That's very again. He's gonna try moving outside. No, he backs out. Smart play over here, in my opinion. Anyway, man, have you figured out how to do the audio out now? Okay. I don't know who's going to say. Please tell me if you have the audio. Anyway, we're just gonna. Oh, Sir gets a 2 second 500. Oh no, this is not good. I guess this is how he lost his podium or whatever. The win maybe in Belgium, the penalty in the late stage of the race. Anyway, Manu, if your audio is included, then what happened to there? What caused your retirement tonight? What happened? I'll check. Yeah. Game over, yeah. In one spin, it's all tasted without anything. There's only one safety car so far in this race, so isn't that much. There isn't really crash central in this race, so danger central. Yeah. Okay, if you didn't have that crash, what position would you think was on the boards for you tonight? Like, yep. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Surface just been spun around at the Lesmos. Oh, this is tragedy for him. I don't understand. I think it was Joel who collided with it. Surface is now down in P8 with that time penalty, of course. He's like seconds off the car ahead now. This is crushing defeat. Sir could have got a P4, but I don't know what happened there. I wasn't watching him exactly, but obviously nothing good. Anyway, you said about points. Obviously, McCall right now. One of your tier 2 rivals is running in P10 right now with a decent gap to the car behind, which is Lotus, the Mercedes. So is there anything else I could say while you're here? No. Yeah, there's currently a good fight going on with a Lund leading with a 10-second time penalty for Portugal by 3/10 ahead of DJ Perks with Sam 3.75 seconds behind him. No, wait a minute! I jinxed it! DJ Perks has spun it in Ascot and he's out! DJ Perks is out in a Grand Prix! Oh, I've jinxed it! Oh no! DJ Perks is out! He was on for the race win. Especially the time penalty with a Lund. This means that Lund's now got a 5-second gap ahead of P2. But also the 10-second time penalty. Oh, no safety car. Yeah. I said it Saturday, after a really good result tonight, but it just wasn't meant to be. As I see, and also Exotic has also spun at the sky with the plane. There's no sign of safety car. Oh, he's spun it again. There's no sign of safety car, so that means it's all over. So anyway, thanks for your time, Mano. But I'm gonna have to let you go now. So anyway, see you. It was good speaking to you once again, and good luck for Tier 2 tomorrow, which I will be racing in, so watch out for me. See you then, see ya. Ooh, and Great Horizons had pushed onto the goal by Surface and lost the position to Lotus. Luigi though, it's a moment to talk about Luigi here. Had a P, he wants points obviously in his home Grand Prix, but hasn't been his way today. P11, 5 off the car in P10, he's just been keeping it consistent. But it's not over yet, of course. Still, multiple car battles going on everywhere, here, there, and wherever you can think of. Postman has to carry the flag for Alpine now. He has that penalty, which will put him down to around P6. This is Alpine's day has been went. Well, Alpine's day went from being really high, a 1-2 in the sprint race, to a DNF and P3, which is still a podium, but then again, he does have that penalty. Joel though, it's Joel though, might get penalty for him. He had an incident with both McLarens at the Lesmos, each and every single time. Surface spun around by Joel, and Pavement spun around by Joel behind, or not. We can't have Joel giving damage at the early stages of the race. Shocked to see there's no safety car though for the incident with DJ. Just when I was commentating on as well, also as spectating him, he makes the fatal error of spinning. And we see Surface down in P13 and dead last. Nara was up from the McLarens, they didn't need this. At this point they'll be dead last if it's drivers with Alpine or with Alfa Romeo currently leading space. With a penalty that alone that should surely be removed. In everyone's, not in just mine, but in everyone's opinion. Anyway, that pit stop by Surface has put McCall P9. The Great Highs are back into the points. And Luigi in P10 in his home Grand Prix. His teammate Lowe's P7. 7 points so far for the Mercedes team. Obviously want to keep that. But P3 in the constructors. I'm going to be honest with you, unless Lund makes a mistake. Let's look at him, let's see if he makes a mistake, just jinx it, you know. Unless he makes a mistake, then it's all over, in my opinion. Because he's going to get that penalty. I don't think it's his fault, but he's taking it very carefully though. He isn't pushing him, he isn't like going for it, he's taking very careful lines. Whereas there's no date, so this isn't it. He is losing time to Sam, but it's just too late. Sam's. I think it's too late. You see Joel. Yeah, trying to. Even though he probably will get 50 for this total penalty, I think he wants to get it on track. But does he? You know, Joel's a simple man. He likes to get points the way he can. But you know, it's going fine. It went very well. He started P3, currently P3. It didn't really save the race, but you know, wasn't meant to be for the race win for the total. But can it be a podium for all the Scooty Sam's racer? He's a a bit squirmy, and wait, there's a battle going on for P9, and Luigi has done it in P9 and P10. GER could be on for the P10 point here actually, since he was very fast compared to Makar and got the softs on, and it will well help him good at that. But Makar will have DRS from Luigi. And around the corner, early on the throttle for both these drivers. DRS going to get the way around now. Dive down, he's going, he's gaining with a switching DRS. I know, but he used all the DRS. He ain't gonna have anything to fight with. Joel, no! And Joel's been given a. Oh, he's off track! This means Sam, oh, not Sam, I mean Jack, yeah, will take P3, especially because he hasn't got the penalty. I didn't have Joel. Joel went really wide. And then it went all down. He got past his Jack, and then given that penalty. Penalty, no penalty, penalty, no penalty, penalty. Top 5. Got to give out a second Jeans, you know, having a peaceful race in the P6. This is what a championship leader of Tier 2 is capable of. Also taking it very careful. Doesn't make too many mistakes. If he does want to do what DJ did, basically ever of in a potential victory. Sam is gaining, definitely, largely amounts on. No ERS. I mean, Sam's pushing his hardest, but he ain't got ERS to do it. We're talking about us though. Talking about gaps. Well, wasn't big Alpine or Fast 9 it seems. Obviously not here. And GER was expected to keep up to the top. Only top 8. But what is interesting though, last lap battle between GER and Mikhail for the final points position. Mikhail, I would say Mikhail really wants this point. Tier 1 debut, he needs to impress. GER has got so much better tyres. They have the same amount of ERS and everything. So I don't think there's no advantage to Mikhail at this point. It's all stacked, the odds stacked against him. Look on time screens. Joel has made it past again. Jack, he doesn't. Jack doesn't matter. Jack probably won't care. Penalties are applied. Might get a move, you don't know. But this looks like. Before we go on to the final run on board one with a Lund for the last lap of this race, we now move for the final point position. Yes, Esteban Verstappen now. Here we go. Car to the inside. He needs to do this now. Maybe in the last lap. On the outside. And he's done it. P10, 1 point for GER. And McCall got a penalty as well. It doesn't even matter in the end. McCall will kick himself. And then we go on board. A current race leader. Obviously, Imola was the race where he couldn't win, unfortunately. See it, Carl. I'm getting get so I know why his car stopped there when he asked him to stop. And switch straight away. Is there still a battle going on? It's over still. Alright, it's very unfortunate. Lund hits the curbs. Gets it at Lesmo 1, and 2. I'm sorry, I can't count. It's like 6 extreme plus the failures of 4 points. The Lund has taken it very careful in my opinion. Not doing too much here. But this could be it. This is where me I'll crash out. Will he crash out? No, it is very careful. Obviously it's a 10 time penalty. But that definitely, in my opinion, will be 100%. The one man though is like doing decent enough for Sam. Jack, I mean, sorry. But he's got it in the bag. PT finish. Penalties. Wait, is it PT? No, it's a P. It's gotta be. Surely it's a P4. Anyway, Alone covers muscle line now and wins the Grand Prix in Monza in F1WL. Obviously he's got a penalty, but that surely will be getting removed. Will Tesla keep his podium? No. Jack takes P3. Results would be off this. It's a Lund P1, Sam P2, Jack P3, Joe P4, Post on P5, GG, a respectable race for him, P6 in his debut. Lotus, another point finish for him, P7, 6 points, great prices on his Tier 1 debut, P8, the strategy wasn't the best, but get on points in the end. Luigi, his home Grand Prix crossed the line now, gets P9. Another disappointing result after his victory in Austria, and then his unfortunate disqualification in Belgium last weekend. Season P finished 1 point. Carl agonisingly close to the points with P11, NJM P12, and the unfortunate, unlucky Sir with Face rounds up the face finish with a P13. Well, that's it, folks. SBT sounds dry like I think it deserves that in my opinion. So, no, I'm not really here. Well, Brown's very happy with the Lund. This is the race where he got his victories clearly taken with him after some rammers joined lobby and ruined it and the race got voided in Monza last season, so season 2 I mean. 2? Yeah, it was 2. So he would have surely won that race. But he's won it now though. We say it's redemption day for Lund. Get any post-race interviews. We'll get on the stream. DJ wants to review this. It's going to be interesting to hear about. Oh, man on left. Oh, he's still here. Very nice. I'm going to be inviting DJ now. DJ, I almost got it wrong then. Oh, DJ. Can you, what's the word? Include your audio?
Yeah, I've done it.
We talk about that race. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell you actually, DJ, I was actually on board with you in that, the heart crushing, the soul crushing moment where you dropped it behind the lane into the barrier and the Sky chicane. I was on board. I was with Mano at that moment speaking about an interview. And I was talking about how you could win this race, but then it all just seemed to slip away with a few laps to go. Can you talk about why that happened, or do you know a reason why that happened, or was it just a genuine mistake on your part?
I'd love to blame the car and say, well, blame the game and throttle inputs and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's down to me. I made the mistake. And I'll have to make up for it next week. That's just that, I guess.
Next week's soon for. It looks to be so good for Alpine tonight. A 1-2 in the sprint, a front roll lockout to not even a podium.
Yeah.
Because of the penalties.
Cal had an interesting race. He got kind of screwed over by his own Wi-Fi, which gave me the lead in the first place. And then safety car restart wasn't the best for him. So yeah, and then obviously me dropping it, my problem. Really looked like it could have been good.
Do you think the win was on cards tonight?
Of course, easily on card. Yeah. Aloon, obviously me and Aloon had our incident. I'm not too sure myself what happened. I don't think he really knows either. That gave him a penalty, but that penalty should be removed, regardless of what happened.
I also think it's going to be removed since I didn't think he straight line turn 1 in my...
Nah, when he overtook me on the outside into, technically the inside into turn 1, I wasn't really expecting the braking zone to turn up as quick as it did. You know when you're just in the moment, there, present, you're not thinking about the braking, you're just thinking about trying to get the position back. It was that sort of moment, and I think I rear-ended him and sent him off. But yeah, that's my fault.
I seen the strategies in qualifying. I seen the double overtake on Joel. The last lap of the sprint, secure that film. Was that planned?
Oh no, not at all. We were. It was planned. It wasn't planned until about lap 4 when we were sat there thinking he could have got him on lap 4, but then we both decided to get him at the same time. And then me letting Cal back through was kind of planned. But yeah, that was letting Cal to win. That take pole was the plan.
So very fortunate. Obviously, Cal ended up dropping out at the beginning of the race, near enough, and unfortunately, Obviously, the crash review happened. So, do you think a 1-2 could have been on the cards?
Easily on the cards. After you saw the original race start, me and Cal pulled away by a good 2 seconds or so.
Yeah, after the incident of Joel and solid pavement in Lesmans.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, both drivers were taken out of contention for a moment in time.
Yeah.
Do you think Joel would have been a bigger threat if it wasn't for that spin?
I think in the main race, I think I had the pace over him after a while. I've seen the lap times, and I think I had pace over him. So I would like to say no, but.
Well, it's unfortunately no points for you after a very promising qualifying for you and your team. But and then obviously very bad luck for Toastman and Callum, whatever you want to call him. About the internet dropping out, but so you can't really help the internet problems unless you get a new Wi-Fi. I mean, mine didn't drop out tonight, so it's pretty decent to stream the game to crash though, so that's the problem.
Yeah.
Game.
Yes.
So it was very interesting, but it's unfortunate. So I'm gonna let you go now and try and focus on next week in Singapore.
Thanks for having me.
Anyway, I think that is it for tonight's action of F1WL Round 8, Season 4 in Imola. Well, not Imola, sorry, in Monza, where we've seen a first-time winner in a long time, Villeneuve. Sam's back on the podium after a long absence, and Jack taking the championship lead, surely ahead of Sam and Evan. Well, I don't want to say. I would say after the race, in my opinion, had moments, had collisions, had controversy, as you would expect from F1WL. So, also, I forgot about ads. Don't know if they exist. Anyway, whatever. So I will be seeing you. I don't know if I should end stream. Phone died, so I can't really tell. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Thank you from us and everyone else here in F1WL. See you next week. Ready? See you tomorrow for Tier 2, which I will not be commentating. Forgot to say that, because I will be racing in Tier 2. So enjoy the newest commentator there. Oh, I don't think it's permanent, by the way. I'm just filling in for this one weekend, so it was fun.